Welcome to World's Finest, the weekly DC Comics review. I am Phil, your Batman, and, well, Tyler's not here, but I brought out the big gun.
Hey guys, I'm happy to be here.
So, do you still read every title every DC puts out?
Actually, I haven't been, but for Convergence, I have been.
Alright, well, let's jump into Convergence number 4. Like I was telling you, the main series is, like, my least favorite.
Yeah, I agree. It is basically just a construct, an excuse to put together all the other stuff. As far as I can tell, I will say I like the artwork. I'm a big fan of 2-page splashes, so they do a lot of, that's like kind of the thing they have going in these last 5 issues. So the artwork's nice, but the story is boring.
Do you think any of these alternate worlds are going to survive?
No, I think these are going to be jumping off points for like Elsewhere Tales. They want to bring that back in a big way. I think they might use some of that for the jumping off point.
But Convergence number 4, we usually give it on a scale of 1 to 5. What do you give it?
A 2.5.
Oh!
And it's only for the artwork. Boring. It's bland.
I know. That's why I usually read it first. And then I'm like, okay, that's done. Let's get to the tie-ins. I don't know. I'll be a little less harsh. Maybe 3.5. It had Dick Grayson. Sorta.
Yeah, sort of.
Did you read World's Finest number 1?
Of course. That is actually my top pick for the week.
Oh, really?
I like this hodgepodge of characters for sure. It's a very interesting premise, and then they also bring in one of my other favorite Elsewhere Tales, so I was just like, okay, let's keep it fresh, let's keep it exciting.
So what did you give it?
I gave it a 4.5.
Ooh.
I love the artwork. I love the unexpected team up.
Yeah, I gotta go with a 3 on this. It just, I don't know, it felt slow to me. Justice Society of America.
After having read Hawkman number 1, I think it was last week, I was like, okay, yeah, JSA, I'm primed for it. And then I read this and I was like, oh, never mind.
I know, it was mostly them, like, most of the issue was like, are you wearing adult diapers? Yeah. Where's your teeth?
I don't know why it fell flat.
Because it was, like I said, it was just them wandering around being elderly men till like the last, 2 or 3 pages?
I think the Q Ward universe was a little weird too.
Yeah.
Not quite Plastic Man in his little merry band of weirdos, but still kind of weird.
So do you think did the writers get to pick who their group fought, or?
I don't know, because I'm actually not familiar with the writer or the artist of this particular one. Dan Abnett and Tom Dernick. Tom did the art and did the writing, so I didn't know what to expect with this one. So I don't really know how they doled out the assignment, but everything feels willy-nilly.
Yeah, these are the kind of the issues I don't like really in Convergence, is like when they wait till like the last page or 2 to drop the dome.
Yeah.
It's like, get the action. I'm afraid to ask what you rated this one.
1.5.
Oh.
I didn't find the artwork compelling. The story was boring. Hopefully number 2's better, because I actually do like the characters. It's just not the way they were written in this issue. Yeah,
because they were just like old men ready to like lay down and die. I gotta go with maybe 2.5 on this. The art was decent.
You just can't do that to the JSA like that. Have some respect.
Let's go to Action Comics number 1. Once again, Red Son's Superman.
I know. I didn't think I was gonna like this one. It seemed a little weird, but what I like, just from looking at the cover and kind of glancing about what it was about, because I don't like Power Girl. I don't like any Supergirl past like the 80s. So I was very like apprehensive about it. But Lex Luthor, he's always a fun character. So he was the shining light in this abysmal kind of thing.
So what did you rate this?
I gave this a 2.5. I don't like Grey Temple Superman. I'll just say it.
No Earth 2 Superman?
Only acceptable Grey Temple Superman is from Kingdom Come.
I thought some of these might get a higher rating from you just because they're like around Crisis on Infinite Earths.
I don't like that. That ruined everything. Like, just when I was finally all caught up with the DC world, and then I was like, wait, there's a what that happens? I gotta learn new continuity. What? Not really, but kind of, sort of.
Well, the first one was bad enough, but then, like, they do one every 10 years.
They sped this one up, though. What about you?
I'll give it 3.5. I mean, it was alright. I found some of them interesting this week just because they were, the pre-Crisis Earth 2.
I can see that.
Booster Gold number 1.
Not what I expected. It actually surprised me in a good way. I'll call this the wild card.
Yeah. Because this is like, what, the one book that doesn't take place in that time frame?
It's crazy and it's funny. It's like, I sometimes, like, I'll be reading these and I'll be like, oh, they did that probably because of either the movie universe or the TV universe. Mm-hmm. They want to see how people are going to react to this. And this totally kind of smacked of that for me. A, because it's Rip Hunter, and B, it's Booster Gold. Booster Gold's kind of one of those properties that people like, and they keep trying to make it work, and then they're like, no, we're going to go back to the drawing board.
Plus, they got to reintroduce Rip Hunter, because isn't he going to be in the Flash Arrow spinoff?
Yeah. Legends of Tomorrow is the name of that.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I thought that was like a rumor. I didn't know that that's confirmed.
Oh, it's confirmed.
Oh.
LOT, baby. LOT.
Who came up with that? This season's Arrow writers?
I'm pretty sure. They might change it, though, because it's a mid-season replacement show, so we got plenty of time to change that.
Oh, is it? It is a mid-season replacement?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the artwork. I like the story. I always like, time travel and, two people split apart by time. So this is like right up my alley, actually.
So what did you give it?
I gave it a 3.5. What about you?
Probably 3.5 also. Like the last time I saw the Booster Golds like this, I was like, all right, undo Flashpoint.
Yeah, basically.
So it's never going to live up to my high standards until they undo the new 52.
Well, that's kind of sort of what's going to happen. just unceremoniously, though. Like, no big announcement. We're just going to do what we want now. We're Marvel. We'll just pick up where we want. And that worked out for Marvel in some cases.
Yeah. Well, they're doing their whole Secret Wars now, too, so.
Yeah. Good luck with that. I think the way this works, though, is specifically because of the story. I happen to like Dan Jurgens. I think, he's a good writer, so I think that's probably really why I like this one. It's good to see him back. I hadn't read anything of his in a long time.
Oh, yeah. I loved his Superman stuff.
Oh, can we talk about Plastic Man and his Freedom Fighters?
I didn't read it, but yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh my god, like, why? The last time I even thought about Plastic Man was like Brave and the Bold episode. And I just go, damn it, DC, you had one job to take yourself seriously. You just can't do it. This was a fun one, though, honestly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because they're, like, actually in, like, New York City instead of Gotham because, oh, my God, how many times can we see different Metropolis in a different Gotham?
Well, yeah, every week it's Gotham, next week it's Metropolis, the week after it's Gotham again, then it's a Metropolis.
Yeah, so I was kind of tired of that. And then they also have some Futures End stuff, and I liked a lot of the Futures End stuff before I stopped reading it. Mm-hmm. So it just got too massive and too expensive, and at the end of the day, it really didn't matter. It doesn't, especially now, so.
Yeah.
But the art was fun, so shout out to John McCrea. And the cover was like, it's kind of Marvel-y, actually, to me.
But you still liked it?
Yeah, I still liked it. So yeah, shout out to Hilary Barter for that one. And if you guys are wondering about the story, it's Plastic Man and his Freedom Fighters, and they're like on death's door in New York City, and Nazis are attacking, and there's like these huge robots, and then like enemies have to become allies. I think this was a fun story, and it was how a team up is supposed to be. Do you know what I mean? Because that's kind of the point of Convergence, I feel like, is to like throw two kind of polar opposites together, either pit them as enemies or make them come together as one. Mm-hmm. This is the first one that kind of finally works on all levels for me. This one definitely gets a 3.5. Not too many 5s in the Convergence land, sorry. just a warning.
All right, I got to ask you then. New 52, do you give a lot of those 5s?
I did when it came to Green Arrow, Aquaman, Batman Incorporated before they canceled that for no freaking reason. I've actually given a issue of Grayson a 5. 2 of them actually. So.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of Dick Grayson, let's go to Detective Comics #1.
Oh yeah. This one was great. Great artwork, I thought. Mm-hmm. I like the dark, shadowy, kind of alien, glowy thing they had for their aesthetic in this issue.
And Red Sun Superman once again.
Yeah. Are you a fan of the Huntress at all? And if you are, which iteration are you a fan of?
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm kind of a fan of both. I mean, when I started reading, it was after Crisis, so Helena Bertinelli was the Huntress.
Yeah. I like both versions, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when they're written right, yeah, I'm a fan of both. But I've grown to like Helena Wayne.
Yeah, she's my fave. I'm not gonna lie. It should be obvious why. What did you think about it?
I liked it. I mean, I liked the contrast between Dick and the Huntress, because who's Dick supposed to be at this point? Batman? Robin? He's not taking the Batman suit. A meld of both. But I like the contrast between them. You know, Huntress is like, shoot first, ask questions later, and...
It's very Damian Wayne-ish, right?
Yeah, but I think that's how they originally were on Earth 2, because I think the Earth 2 Dick Grayson was like a diplomat or something, or a lawyer, so he was like more willing to talk the situation out with Red Sun Superman. So what did you rate it?
Oh, this one's a 4 for sure. I like the pacing of this one. Gonna be in the Batman mythos, you have to keep it dark and broody, like it's just a thing. I didn't like mind it. It wasn't like tedious, like some of these last issues of the Batman's, all the Bat fam issues have kind of been.
Yeah. I don't know, I'll give it a 4.5. It probably would have almost gone to 5 for me, but I was just getting sick of Dick saying, I can't wear Batman's, I'm not fit to wear Batman's cowl.
Oh, honey, you're the only one that is.
Exactly.
Well, they did a good job with this one. Oh, what about Blue Beetle? Did you get a chance to do that one?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Me neither. I wasn't pulled in by the artwork. It usually is how I kind of thumb it. Like the cover didn't say much to me. I was disappointed in that. I would love to hear somebody else's take on that though. Whether it's worth buying because, you know, $4 a pop. It's kind of an outrageous thing. That's like $44 each week, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So I can't do it this week.
Well, there were some actual non-Convergence books that came out this week because they were late.
Yeah. I got those.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I got the ones from last week too. I was just like, I opted not to. I got the He-Man, the Eternity, and then I got Injustice, Gods Among Us. I already had Wonder Woman number 1 through 6, so I didn't have to get.
But did you read Superman 40?
Yeah, I did, and Batman 40, and Justice League 40.
Oh, let's get into this.
Okay.
Superman 40. What did you think?
I'll let you go first.
I mean, there were some good points to it. I did like it, but it was just like, this didn't seem like Superman to me. It would seem like he would do anything he could to keep his powers, to protect humanity, but meanwhile it's like, well, let me see how often I can drain my powers and get drunk, and I know he was...
It is John Romita Jr., bro.
I know. Like, hey, I love the art, but it just didn't seem like Superman to me. It just seemed like, I know he enjoyed the human experience, but if it left him powerless for even 2 seconds where he wouldn't have the chance to help someone, I don't see him doing that.
I don't know. The way that they've kind of structured Superman as of late especially, they were trying to give us this lighthearted tone that, especially in this particular situation, it just was like, did you not read these previous issues? or what? And
even this issue, even Batman seemed jokey.
He heckled him!
Yes.
What?
I was like, wait. I'm like, is that Dick Grayson under there? That can't be Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the art was great, but the story was just weird. I don't know. Like, I don't like all the liberties people have been taking with Superman as of late. Yeah. That's all. That's probably what my biggest issue with this whole thing is. I'll give it a 3 because the art was really standout. And the cover was pretty kick butt too.
Yeah, I was gonna go lower, but I think you convinced me. I gotta go 3.
Can't give Superman less than a 3. I don't care how bad it is. I don't even care if it's that Bryan Singer Superman.
Justice League 40.
Where'd you start with this train wreck? I don't like what are we doing in June? Like I don't understand. Like these issues were just like, where are we even going with these stories after this? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dark Side War.
Oh, well, yeah, that.
I mean, I appreciate what Johns was trying to do. He was trying to tie, like, all the crises together. But, yeah, I know what you mean.
As much as I love Jeff Johns for what he's doing for The Flash and, you know, for DC as a company in general, sometimes he gets a little too self-congratulatory. And I feel like this is kind of a situation where he got a little too self-congratulatory. That's all.
He's trying to humanize the Anti-Monitor.
Why?
Exactly.
This isn't being human, okay? We don't care about the monsters here. We care about our heroes.
Yeah, I think.
And the derivation boxes, like, oh my God, shut up! That's all I keep thinking.
But it's like, yeah, don't humanize him. I think Johns forgets that he was like the dark version of the Monitor.
I mean, it's a lot of history you could gloss over.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he wanted to write a history book, is what it felt. History of the DC universe.
Why every crisis mattered.
As fan wanked by Jeff Jones. Seriously, it's like, I mean, I just wasn't expecting this for a Justice League thing. Like, I could see this somewhere else, maybe. Justice League Dark, maybe, or something like that. Not the regular Justice League issue, I guess.
Yeah, the Legion.
Exactly.
So what did you rate it?
This one got a 2.5, 2.25.
2.25?
2.25. It didn't speak to me. I was bored to tears.
Yeah, the art was good.
And then I wouldn't know the narration boxes were everywhere.
What are you saying? This is like Chris Claremont X-Men from back in the day.
Wow, it took up a lot of space. I'm just saying.
I'll give it a 3, I guess. All right, Batman 40.
You mean Nightfall 2.0? Like, I mean, we're already kind of rehashing the past, and believe me, as like a certified gold era historian, I'm as nostalgic as a person can possibly be when it comes to comic books. But I don't know. It felt rushed to me, I think, is what at the end of the day these 40 issues felt to me. Batman, Superman, and Justice League. That's what they all have in common. Like, it just wasn't compelling for me.
All 40 seem rushed?
Yeah, all of them. I was bored to tears by every single one of them. I'm like, why should I care?
Yeah. I was going to say the last few of each may have seemed rushed, because that's what me and Tyler would talk about, but like, it seems like they're rushing to get to Convergence.
Yeah. I mean, like, the artwork, I was like, wait, what? Like, did you see the little heart-shaped blood pool? Like, was that intentional or nah? And then Alfred's not Alfred. Like, the Alfred that I like to see, he was like the Nolan wisdom dispensing kind of Alfred that I don't really care for. It was weird.
Yeah. What was your rating?
A 3, and that's generous. And it's a Bat title. I hardly ever go below a 4.
Yeah. I gave it 3.5. Oh, but I got my free comic book day Divergence issue.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Aw, I haven't been yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
Mm-mm.
Well, the internet spoiled the big surprise, like who the new Batman is.
That's all that I missed. I didn't miss anything.
well, no, it's that there's like a preview of Superman and his new status quo.
God. I'm scared. Hold me. I'm scared. I'm so scared for June. What the sales are going to be like.
What, for Superman or everything?
Everything. Everything's so up in the air right now.
Why? Because Batman looks like the Tick.
I mean, they might as well have had Adam Glass just draw him at that point. Oh, wait, he's busy on Supernatural, so that's our saving grace.
And this, I don't know, the whole Superman thing looks like an excuse for him to run around in a hoodie and work boots again.
He wants to be on Arrow.
But you don't think they're going to, he's going to, mind wipe the whole planet at some point to forget his identity again?
Oh, God. I'm so tired of recycled plot points. Like, if we're going to restart the universe, at least be fresh and original. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Even if it's a soft reboot, do something unexpected.
Mm-hmm. No, the final part of this, there's I guess it's a prologue to the Darkseid War.
Okay.
And, do you know Darkseid has a daughter?
Oh, really?
Yes, her mother was an Amazon.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting. Do I want you to continue or not?
I mean, they really don't show you much else. I mean, they go into her birth and stuff, but...
So help me, if that works its way into a Wonder Woman movie, I'm gonna murder somebody. Just, dude. That's okay. That could be fun. Maybe. I'll try to keep a positive outlook since, I don't know, this might take probably 6 months, that whole situation.
Oh, at least.
Oh, okay. I want to talk about Wonder Woman 77, though.
Okay.
So, Wonder Woman 77 is, I guess, they were like, hey, we did Batman 66, and that seemed to go really well, even though they hyped it for, ever, probably, a year, I would say. And, I literally was just strolling through the internet and stumbled across this. Nobody else has been talking about it. And I literally found it on, issue 4, and I'm like, the hell? This is great. It's using, the season 1 of Wonder Woman, but they're using the 70s version. And it's using Linda Carter's likeness, and it just makes me wish she was on TV again. It's the Cold War stuff, and I'm just oh, comrades and Ruskies, yes! Dude, seriously, the first issue, it's all about roller derby. in like Studio 52, and she's with Trevor, and Trevor's the damsel in distress, and it's a fun issue. It is a bit of a sticker shock. It's $8.
Oh,
but the artwork's amazing. It's a really long story. Mark Andrecco wrote this story. Drew Johnson did the art, and Nicola Scott did the cover. And there's like this variant cover that is just beautiful. That actually made me rush out and like go to the comic book store tomorrow to get it, because it's really pretty, and it's a really great tribute to Linda Carter's Wonder Woman. So many iconic little pieces in there. It's worth it. Like, for me to say like $8, I know is a lot, but it's a really good story. And the rest of them aren't that much money, and you can get them digitally a little cheaper actually. So if you like Wonder Woman, the TV series, you should pick it up. Even if you just like Wonder Woman, like, because Wonder Woman hasn't been fun in quite a while in the DC universe, I think you might actually enjoy it. Yeah.
Isn't it sad that like some of the best stuff is like not in continuity?
I know. I want Wonder Woman 77 to meet Batman 66. Like, that needs to happen. Definitely. That's all I'm saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Did you hear about Wonder Woman 77? Because literally everybody that I talked to was like, I heard rumblings about it, but then I forgot about it because of Convergence.
I've only seen like, I've seen it mentioned like every Saturday night. I'll usually go to Diamond and see what's coming out that week, and like I'll see it on the list and stuff. But yeah, I haven't seen like any reviews or anything for it.
That'll change Monday. Instead of Marvel Monday, I'm just gonna do Wonder Woman all week.
I knew that wasn't gonna last.
No, I did. I've been doing the Star Wars stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like it. The Star Wars.
You haven't got to the Star Wars stuff.
Because it's all new. All that other stuff, all those books and cartoons, they don't matter. So now I don't have to catch up that way. So I'm like, yes, score one for Lilith. Anyway, yeah.
Any other books you want to mention, or?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you want to tell the people where they can find you?
Oh,
that's everywhere.
Shameless plugs and self-promotion time. Okay.
Yes.
My favorite part. You can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. You can find me on Tumblr for now, lilithfairyhellfire.tumblr.com. And please be sure to check out my blog, littlepopculturevulture.blogspot.com. I also host Channel 52, which is just a general DC Comics podcast here on the Southgate Media Group Network. I also host Queen Consolidated, which is a podcast dedicated to Arrow, and The Flashpoint, which is a podcast dedicated to The Flash. If you like upbeat stuff, check out The Flash. If you like grumpy, gripey stuff, check out Queen Consolidated.
Anyone wants to get a hold of me, you can email me at nightwingpdp@gmail.com. On Twitter, I'm at nightwingpdp. And you can get a hold of this show on Facebook, facebook.com/World's Finest Podcast. That's it for this week. I've been Phil, your Batman.
And I'm Lil. I've been your Wonder Woman.
Thank you, Wonder Woman. Come back next week, everyone.